Hi there, and welcome to this session of the Retire Happy Money Minute. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's dive right in. Today, I want to talk some more about a cautionary tale in the world of cryptocurrencies. Some of you may be aware that prices have come down dramatically. Bitcoin is over 70% down from its highs. Has been rallying the last few days. And I just want to talk to those folks that say, wow, this is a buying opportunity and I should get in while the price is low, because it's going to go back to the sky. I want to make sure that you understand, if you're going to participate in this market, that it is the Wild West. There's no regulation. You're theoretically doing anonymous business with other folks, as I wrote in the blog post that'll be coming out this coming week. I had a conversation with a gentleman about a month ago who was referred to me, and he was telling me what a brilliant cryptocurrency trader he is, and other people just didn't understand. And he was able to safely earn 19+% on his crypto investments. Well, I've never seen a safe return that was that high, even when inflation was that high, and we had prime rates close to that level, and you could get a money market fund that was paying 17-18%. But today, rates are, even with raising recently, much lower than that. So why should you be able to earn that kind of money? Well, it turns out that what he was doing was lending cryptocurrency to people who wanted to leverage their positions, and they were going to pay him a very high return, this 19+%. But you didn't know who was borrowing, and there's no way to enforce repayment. This morning when I woke up, an exchange where people hold cryptocurrencies was hacked for $100 million worth of depositors' cryptocurrency. And there's really no way to recover that. So if you want to get into this marketplace, please make sure you understand what cryptocurrencies are, what they're good for, and what they represent. I would suggest that it's really just a big, very elaborate scheme, Ponzi scheme, really, because if you look at it, for you to cash out, you've got to bring in other investors. There is no liquidity without more people coming in, which really is the definition of a Ponzi scheme. And the folks that are making the most money are the folks that are in earliest. Again, a Ponzi scheme. Seen many manias like this in my career. We saw it with the tech stocks back in the late 90s. We saw it with single-family homes in the 2005 to 2007 era. We've seen it throughout economic history. In fact, I want to share a book with you guys. This book here, Extraordinary Popular Delusions and the Madness of Crowds by Charles McKay, LLD. Now, this book goes into a variety of topics, everything from the South Sea debt bubble to tulipomania, where the price of tulip bulbs went so sky high in Holland back hundreds of years ago that people's entire net worths were represented by 2 or 3 tulip bulbs. And when that market cratered, many people were hurt badly. We did get today's commodity markets kind of grew out of the tulipomania. Alchemists is another chapter here where people were being paid big money to create gold out of lead. And it goes on and on, Salem witch hunts, etc. So this book, it was written back in 1865. It's been reprinted a bunch of times, if you can find it. But the owner of my first brokerage job back in the 80s called me into his office one night and showed me this book and told me that from reading it, he was able to make his fortune. He was the wealthiest self-made man that I had known up to that time. And he had learned we were a commodity trading company that was primarily in precious metals, and we were right in the shadow of the mania that drove gold up to $850 in 1980 and silver up to $50, and that was the whole Hunt Brothers thing. So these things keep coming to pass. People want to make money, and the lure of easy money, it's a very strong appeal, as Glenn Fry once said. So if you're going to get involved, please do your homework, know what it is you're buying. In my blog post, if you want to look it up, we talk about some of the fundamentals of what are cryptocurrencies and how do they work and how do you create them, how do you mine them, how do you trade them. We'll be looking at this a little bit more because, when folks are calling and asking questions about something, I feel driven to be able to provide this information. Be careful out there, and here's to you enjoying a very happy retirement.